Hey, we're back in Symphonic Rain, and it's a concert. So yeah, the solemn voices resounded through a hall optimized to acoustic perfection. The music was even more aesthetically pleasing than at the church. The vibrations were almost palpable. It was hard not to feel a sense of divinity from it. At a turning point of the song, I turned my eyes to Torta and saw her staring at the stage with clouded eyes. I'd been unable to tear my eyes from the spectacle until there was a pause in the flow of the song. So how valuable could those songs be to Torta, who specialized in song and might end up making a professional career out of it? Before I knew it, I'd been staring at Torta's face for nearly the entire duration of the performance. Wow, that's kinda... Dude, you just stared at her for 3 straight hours. She noticed. In the end, in the 3 hours including intermission the concert spanned, we had exchanged maybe 2 or 3 words. Torta barely moved even during the 15-minute intermission. It seemed as though she desperately tried to keep her mind on nothing but the music. I'd been intently listening to the music as well, but the portion of the time I'd been preoccupied with Torta might have overshadowed that. It wasn't like I wasn't charmed by the sight. Nothing simple like that. Just the fact that I was here in this situation with Torta was so odd that I couldn't help but wonder, what is Torta to me, really? This noon, the old man thought we were lovers. This wasn't surprising, all things considered, but in truth we were just childhood friends who happened to attend the same institution. But that surely wasn't all. I felt our relationship wasn't so shallow that it could be described in clear definitions like that. I didn't want to put it into words, so I stopped at simply pondering the issue, pretending not to know the answer. When we went outside, it was completely dark. I'd been sitting in the same position for hours, so I took a good stretch and some deep breaths. That was lengthy. She answered absent-mindedly, as though her excitement hadn't completely subsided yet. As for me, it felt like a wad of cotton was stuck in my ears, which drove me to shake my head a few times. Yeah, I wonder if this will be the last time we come here. It'd be great if we could achieve that. Truth be told, I don't know, I guess. Well, shall we continue this while we walk? There was no reason to discuss this while standing out in the rain. We walked off in the direction of the roofed main street, and I continued. At first I thought I really wanted to. Yep, but during my time at the institute, I guess I sort of changed my mind about things. I'm ashamed to say this, but I haven't really thought about it. Steam just popped up with a notification. If My Heart Had Wings had downloaded, and I did buy that, and I'm trying to patch it. So, yeah, I know some people were asking me about that, so that will be in the future. Sometime. I'm ashamed to say this, but I haven't really thought about it. Yeah, I can't picture myself like that. You know, becoming a pro and performing on stage. I don't know yet. Would you accept it if I said I had my hands full with graduation right now? That's the idea. Torta said in her exasperation, then smiled as though to say she forgave me. Are you going to continue to the top? Are you kidding me? You're awful. Do I look like I can't do that on my own?
うん、頼りなさそう。
Well, that's great to hear.
まあその時になってもまだ決まってなかったら、私も一緒に考えてあげるから、力になれることがあったら何でもするよ。
Yeah, thanks.
何でもするから。
Tora repeated to no one in particular, as though my reply had never even reached her. Could I really indulge in Tora's kindness to this extent? What if I chose a path she didn't agree with? Would I end up hurting her again?
Tadaima!
Thank you for having me. A nice fragrance greeted us the moment we entered the room. Nina appeared to be in the kitchen, and from the looks of things, there would be a feast again tonight.
夜は食べていくんでしょ?
Yeah, I will.
今日はお肉料理の日だね。昨日今日と続けて料理が豪華だから、ちょっと体重が気になるわ。
There's no telling, no way around it. I'd always spend it together with Ari, so I couldn't really say the same for myself. But when I still lived at home, there used to be mountains of food on Natale to the point where I believed I could survive on it for the rest of the year.
じゃあちょっと手伝ってくるね。
As though remembering something, Tora went upstairs first, and came back donned in a casual outfit. She continued right on into the kitchen. Nina either didn't realize we were back, or was too preoccupied with cooking, because she never came to greet us. Since I was sure my offer to help would be rejected anyway, I decided to sit down and wait things out. It was the perfect opportunity to talk to Forni, but I couldn't spot her anywhere. Forni? I called out softly, but she never appeared. Right then, I strained my ears and heard Forni singing in the distance. It came from the kitchen, where Nina and Tora also were. The heck is she doing? I wondered if she was just singing out of boredom. They couldn't possibly hear her after all. It would no doubt seem unnatural for me to enter the kitchen now. Well, we weren't strapped for time or anything, and Forni wouldn't know herself when it was time to leave. So we just killed the time loitering around. After a while, Tora came carefully, walking in, carrying a plate of food. At the same time, Tora lowered the heavy-looking plate onto the table. Forni, who had been sitting on her shoulder, jumped off with vigorously fluttering wings. What's wrong?
いや、なんか虫でもいたのかな。首元が急にくすぐったくなって。
A bug, huh?
ああ、ひどい。
I didn't see anything. You sure it wasn't just your hair? I responded doubtfully, trying best to stifle my laughter.
まあ、気のせいかな。さて、まだまだあるから持ってくるね。
Thanks. Tora went back to the kitchen with a puzzled look on her face.
虫はひどいよ。トルタのバカ。
Your fault for not trying to conceal yourself a bit more.
だって歩いてくるのは面倒だったんだもん。クリスが迎えに来てくれればよかったのに。
Under what premise would I enter the kitchen? I'd be driven right out. How'd you get there in the first place?
そりゃ歩いてに決まってるでしょ。
Then can't you come back the same?
あ、戻ってきたよ。
Forni cut in, prompting me to quickly shut my mouth. Come to think of it, I left her alone for a whole day, but she didn't at all appear upset. It seemed it was fortunate she'd been able to sing, and at least that Nina was with her. I decided not to continue the unproductive conversation, and simply waited for dinner to be served. Generously seasoned roasted chicken, lasagna I remembered from last time, a plethora of gestures even greater in number than yesterday gathered before me. And I found myself completely at home amidst the different from usual Natale atmosphere. At times I would feel pangs of guilt about enjoying myself as much as I did, and I couldn't help but wonder whether I'd be forced to repeat that line of thought all the way until the graduation recital. Even so, dinner went by peacefully.
じゃあ明日から毎日練習ね。
Tora said, grinning. She just had to rain on my parade. Just when I was about to go home, feeling good, my stomach full of delicious food, this happened. Yes, ma'am, I answered, my hand still resting against the door. That settled the days, not for the times.
時間は10時からでいいよね。学院と同じだから。
It didn't sound like much of a question to me, more like a reminder of a done deal. She was somewhat right in saying the time corresponded to the start of some private lessons, except 30 minutes early, so she must have been thinking in her own times. Besides that, I spent my entire winter holiday practicing. Spending my entire winter holiday practicing wasn't something I was looking forward to.
あ、それなら学校じゃなくてクリスの部屋にしようよ。
Right. There was another ego tripper present.
いや、なんて言わないよね。早くドルタに行ってってば。
Forney whined while pulling my ear. In school meant no need to put on a uniform, which meant more sleep for me. Sounded like a plan. Fine, but what do you say we practice at my place?
少しでも長く寝たいのね。まあいっか。時々はこっちにも来ればいいんじゃない？ねえおばちゃん。
ん？そうだね。晩ご飯くらいはごちそうしてあげるよ。
I would not want to bother you.
そんなことは気にしないの。それともクリスはここに来るのが嫌なの？
クリス、ひどい。そうね。半分くらいはここに来るのもいいんじゃない？もち。
Oops. 3 females uttering one complaint after the other. I was completely driven into a corner. I shall accept your hospitality then.
はい。子供は遠慮しないでたくさん食べに来ればいいのよ。
Mrs. Fine, that was not the point.
じゃあ決まりね。私も学生服に着替えるの面倒だったからちょうどよかった。やったー、これで暇しないで済みそう。とりあえず明日はクリスの部屋で10時からでいいね。
Got it. Even after we'd left, Forney was still excited about not having to be bored over the holidays.
明日から大変だね。
Thanks for the support.
今年はいつにも増して暇そうだったから余計に嬉しくて。
What's the difference with me going to the institute on the weekdays?
休みは休みなの。それにいつもみたいにただ寝てるよりはいいんじゃない？
I'll admit that much. So in the end, despite it being winter vacation, it wouldn't be any different from usual. The institute wouldn't be open on New Year's, and the day after that, so perhaps practicing over there would have been better after all.
ほらほら、考え事してる間にお家に帰ろう。
Yeah, I'm used to being your substitute legs by now.
またそんなこと言う。たまのお出かけくらいいいじゃない。
A few times, sure, yet I clearly recall taking you yesterday as well.
年に何回よ。私がトルタの家に来たのは3年間で3回じゃない。
Right. When I looked at Forney, who was still in high spirits, I began to question if I hadn't been too hard on her these past years. If it made her this happy, perhaps I should have taken her out more. She never did say herself she wanted to go out, but she might have just been holding back. It honestly didn't bother me much to be ordered around like this. That wasn't to say she hadn't been too bossy for her own good, though. We arrived at home. I reached for the towel by the front door, but halted midway. Oh, right. The towel. I forgot to take one out myself.
ああ、いつも私がやってるからね。こんな時くらい自分でやりなさいよ。
I know, it just occurred to me. You've been leaving a towel here for me every single day.
こんなんじゃ私がいなくなったらどうな。
Oops. Crossed my mind for a second and left me speechless.
何考え込んじゃってるの？大丈夫だって。
Yeah. Never asked Forney about what would happen if I left this apartment. After I left this apartment, I'd been so busy with my current life. rehearsing for the upcoming graduation recital especially, that I'd never really thought about it. It really wasn't something I should just forget, but...
はい、そこ。だから考え込まないの。
What are you talking about?
それはクリスが考えることじゃないの。
Forney said, then glided into the room, making it clear she didn't want to continue the conversation. She alighted by the closet where I stored my towels and beckoned me.
ほら、濡れたままでいると風邪ひくよ。
I know. I avoided the topic for now and wiped my hair with the towel. I quickly opened the letter I'd taken with me from the mailbox on the way in and sat down.
あ、上に乗っけてよ。
The windowsill good for you?
できれば机の上で。
Why?
細かいことはいいの。ほら。
We were both nowhere without each other, but most likely. I needed Forney, albeit in a different way than I needed Ari or Torda. Perhaps it was up to Forney how long our relationship would last. If Forney never said anything, I would probably end up asking her to come with me on my last day here. It was for Forney to decide if she wanted to or not.
ニコニコしながら無視するのは新手の嫌がらせ？
Sorry about that. I quickly picked up Forney and put her on the desk. But don't look at that letter.
わかってるよ。手紙を読んでるクリスを見るだけだから。
I'd rather you not do that either.
贅沢言わないの。
Oops. I'm going to be wary if you explicitly tell me so. Whatever.
そうそう、諦めが肝心よ。
Forney spread her wings on top of the desk, appearing to be enjoying herself. After convincing myself it was no different from usual because she was always watching me anyway, I unfolded the letter.
クリス、お元気ですか？そして雨の様子はどうですか？こちらは相変わらずいつもいい天気です。たとえ遠く離れていたとしても、そちらに雨ばかり降っているのが不思議なくらいです。今日はナターレだけど、ちゃんと教会にお祈りに行ったかな。去年までは私が一緒だったけど、今年は行けなかったから、それが少し心配です。なんだかトルタがパートナーになるかもしれない。クリスだけならちょっと心配だけど、トルタがいるなら私も安心かな。今年のお手紙もこれで終わりです。なんて言ってもすぐに来年のお手紙が届いちゃうけどね。その頃にはトルタがパートナーに決定したってことになってるのかな。クリスとトルタならきっと大丈夫。ずっと2人の演奏を聴いてきた私が言うんだから絶対だよ。クリスのことだから手紙に意地悪書くかもしれないから先に書いておくね。歌がうまくなくたっていい音楽かどうかくらいはわかるんだから。だから自信を持って本番に臨んでください。聞きにはいけないけどいつでもクリスのことを思っています。クリスのフォルテールの音、そして2人のこと、アリエッタ。
She's always thinking about me, huh? Have I been able to keep thinking about her these past years? Whenever I spent time with Torda, whenever I was lost in our ensembles, have I really never forgotten about her?
何渋い顔してるのよ。
Grim.
何か気になることでも書いてあった？
I suppose you could say that. It had been a casual single sentence. She wrote she was always thinking about me.
うわ、恥ずかしい。って どこに渋い顔をする理由があるのよ。
Because it was so corny. Just wondering whether I've been always thinking about Ari.
考えてないの？
I do, of course, it's just
トルタのこと？
that too. And whenever I'm playing my Fortelle, I guess.
トルタもフォルテールも結局は一緒の問題じゃない？
But
それにいつでもって言っても本当に四六時中なわけないでしょ。あるだってパンを焼いてる時はきっと真剣で他のことなんか考えてられないんじゃない？そういうこと。なんだ、結局のろけられただけか。
I didn't.
どうだか。
Forney chuckled, making fun of my relationship with Ari once again. The phone is ringing. Way over there, I'm not gonna bother. I wasn't able to think as optimistically as her, though. What about Torta suddenly springing to mind for no particular reason? What about my enjoying the time spent with Torta that had no relation to music at all?
早く返事書いちゃいなさいよ。明日からずっと朝から練習だってトルタが言ってたでしょ？
Yeah. Forney casually cut off my train of thought, making me wonder if she realized what was going on or not. Perhaps it would be best if I kept my distance, just like I have until now. Anyway, shall we do an ensemble after I finish writing this?
いいの？
I haven't touched my instrument all day. Anyway, are you sure you aren't tired?
私を何だと思ってるのよ。いつでも歌う準備はできてるんだから。
After I finished my reply.
なら早くして。
Yeah. I felt things had finally returned to normal, but then tomorrow I would be thrown into abnormality yet again. I had to put more space between myself and Torta, if possible, without hurting her. If possible, without anything changing. With those convenient thoughts in mind, I thought I should at least enjoy this moment to the fullest. Is it the next day? Okay. I'm gonna end this one here. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.